Good afternoon, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. It is a Sunday afternoon. I'm here to do a flip through of a journal I created from the number 6 volume from 2022 of Daphne's Diary. Here's the front cover. Here's the back. Let me get you a couple measurements here. It is 6.5 by 9.5. That's how it ended. If you go on to my community page, you can see the different Daphne Diary items that I used in it. I used the number 6 from 2022. I used the journal, the diary itself, the date book from 2022. I took out May, June, and July calendar pages to use in here. And then also those fun little books from Daphne's Diary that she sent with some of her issues last year, coloring books and trackers of different sorts. So I just used a couple pages from each one of those also in here. So here we go with the flip through. Here's the cover. I did put corners on it. This is a hardcover book. It is made from the cover of a watercolor paper book. And I cut it down. I did the front back cover, and I also did the spine for it. And the signatures are held in by elastic. Here is the little tag that was hanging on the the little journal from 2022. Let me get them so I can show you what I used. Here is the journal from 2022. I took the binding off it, the rings off it, so it's easy to take apart and to use. So I used some pages from in there. And when I'm doing some writing in here, what I like in these books, they have these pieces. So I'm going to use some of these in there, and who knows, maybe some other parts of this will get used in here also. So I'm thinking of using the pockets, taking this pocket and attaching it to the inside of this book somehow. Haven't decided how I want to do that yet. And then these little books. I got the coloring book, I got an activity diary, and I got Color Your Day. And I also got a bullet tracker, but I didn't use any out of that one. I just used from these 3 different ones. I pulled a page out of each one because there's 3 signatures in here. So I put one from each of those in one signature, one in each signature, and then I used some of the fold-out calendar page from here. Let's see, is there October here somewhere? The fold-out calendar page I had used. No, I don't have one here right now. I took them out for something. So you'll see when I go through here. Okay, so here's the front cover. I cut it down to 6.25 by 9.25, so it fits on here at 6.5 by 9.5. Then I used a batik fabric for my spine, and I used some lacing to decorate the edges of that. And here's the inside too. Now what's cool about this book, here's what was on the cover, on the outside cover. This was on the inside cover. I scanned it and printed it so I could use the inside too, because I really loved the inside cover, both the front and the back. So I scanned them so I could use them as my pages in the back. And then this sticker came from, there was a strip of stickers that was in the magazine, and I used one of those stickers. Here they are. Here's the page of stickers that was in the magazine, and I used one of them so I could put the created date in here. So now let's go back to the beginning. Here we are. Here's the beginning. And I've used just about every single magazine page in here. I just haven't used the cardstock pages and the nice journaling paper pages yet. So this is the cover, the blue jeans for this one. There's 3 signatures, 1, 2, and 3. There's 32 pages in each signature. So here we go. Some of the pages are sideways, some of them are right side up. I chose to do that because there's certain things that I wanted right side up, and there's certain things that I wanted the other way. So here we go. And this was a story about Barney, so I kept it. So I can read it. These pages, I'm not sure if I'll keep this or fill this in. I like the border. So, and I added some papers. I added some printer paper. Here's one of those calendar pages right here, and that's in there. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through of what's here. Oh, the first page I did in here, under all this was a picture of fish hanging and drying in a market. And that page bothered me. I didn't like it. So what I did is I took some paint and painted over it, just opaqued it. This strip is from a strip off of something in here, and I used the extra. This is from the poster that was in here in this one. This one had the poster of all the pretty house plants. So I fussy cut this one out, glued it on. I also used some extra paper in here of mine as a background. I plan to put a quote. I might put a thought bubble around her, near her, and write something from Emma, the book that the mouse is reading. So I'll probably put that on there. Alright, so I also added some paper with lines on it for myself. And here we go. It's so pretty of those dogs like that. And I love this purple. I might cover this and do some writing in here and then keep the rest of that there. So, and here's some the paper from the book. Beautiful paper. It matches this so beautifully. I might do something different in here. Cover this up, but keep all that. See, not every page is going to get something done on it. This is beautiful. I've got to leave that. And probably valuable memories in a pretty vintage frame. I like that. So I might just cover this and keep that. So, yeah, and there were some vintage frames in here too, which I'll use. I will cut them out and put them in here somehow with something in them. Let's do some more pages. Here's another piece of copy page I kept. This will probably get covered over. I'll write in these areas. There's a little bit of coloring. This is from one of the books that is the mood tracker one, Color Your Day. That's from Color Your Day. That's from here. So I'll put that in there. I love that rooster. He's so pretty. Probably put something over that, cover that up. And here's another page for coloring if I want to color. Left the map in here. There's another page for writing. And I cut some pages down because they would be too big and wouldn't work. And I just wanted to preserve certain things. I love my mother's tips. Rose hips are vitamin bombs. Beautiful. So, and this will definitely get covered. And I'll probably cover this and keep that. This will be covered too. I'm not sure what I'll do. This is the center. This is the center of the signature. It's the poem that's going to stay intact. I may color that. I may or may not. Depends on how I feel. I love the leaf there, so this will be covered somehow. And she's pretty. She's very pretty. Just keep her in there. So some things will get, like here's a nice space for writing. Some things will get written upon, some things will be left. This is beautiful. I love the trees with the magnolia flower. And another piece of paper, more flowers. The other side of that coloring page, here's a map. I'm not sure what I might do with that. I might cover that and add a poem or something about flowers to this. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that much yet. So I was just excited to get this book together. My first full journal made from one single magazine. So, like I said, I tried to use every printed page in here. It's all in here, and what's not in here, oh, and here's the other side of that calendar. So what I'll probably do is cover this, because I like this. I like the edging, and see the holes from the binding on it. I'm gonna use yarn, either go this way or go up and down, or I'll do something with it. That one was from May. So, and here's the rest of Barney's memory. So there's the last part of the story. So it's here. Here's signature 2. I tried to use complementary colors in this area. Here's another story. This one is about the rabbit. Let's see, where's the center? This is about Cornelius' carrot jar. There, that's the center of this signature. I kept the story intact. Here's the story. Here's the first side. The other side is towards the back of the signature. So there's that rooster again. Cover that up. Keep the clock. Do something. Yeah, do something fun with it. I may use paint over this to cover that, to match in with him, and then write something on there. Another writing paper. So this is pretty cool. I love this color. It's very pretty. And here's something about who's nicer. I could pull that out to read it. One thing I like about this too is I can pull the pages out to work on them and put them back in when I'm done. And I can even rearrange it to how I want. This is sweet. This is very sweet. Like Grandma and her granddaughter. Reminds me of mine. And this is the June calendar. Again, I like the framing and may fill in the inside. Just thought this was so complimentary to that. That looks so June-like. So, and then the anchors. I miss sailing. We're sailors without a boat right now. So that just brings back a lot of good memories. And this all works all the way across with the colors. The color schemes, pulls everything in. And here is another page. That one is from the coloring book one. So here's another page to write on. Here's some more to color if I choose to color. Now here, I love this outside, and I will probably paint over it or put paper on it so I can write on it. Or draw on it, draw something on it. Another extra blank page for writing. Oh, that's so pretty. An old-fashioned looking kitchen, but modern. Love it. So, and some small pages, large pages. So, these are here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. Oops, sorry, I dropped everything. Those are here. These are for stenciling, like cinnamon on top of your cappuccino or something like that. So I'm probably going to pop these out and use them as stencils in here and stencil over them, through them. So this is the center of this signature. Won't do anything there. Here's some small pages. Look at that. That's pretty cool building. Pretty full building. So once I get going with this, I will show more to you all. But here are some pretty awesome pictures. Maybe I'll put somebody sitting on here. I have to see if I can find in one of the other Daphne Diaries magazines somebody that would be able to sit on there. And here's some more page to color. See, there's the cappuccino thing. Is there another? Yeah, no, there wasn't another one. But yeah, so that was like a stencil for the cappuccino to make a design in it. And pretty flowers. Probably leave that. That's nice. And color these. Maybe color them or use watercolor on them. And here's some houses to color. So pretty. Maybe I'll put a little poem to that or something. Oh, he's adorable. Love my lavenders. Here's the other side of that June page. There's people working on an art project. They're restoring a painting. So I'm not sure what I'll do with that page. I may leave it, may not. It's the other part of that story. I might not keep that story, but I do like the edging on that story. So I'll definitely keep the edging. These pictures are amazing. This whole book, like I told someone, this whole book hits all of your senses when you look through it. Every one of them, even your sense of taste, because they have some wonderful recipes. One that I really enjoyed was her apple cake from a couple years back. Her version of apple pie, Daphne's version of apple pie, was absolutely awesome. I love the bicycle. So, and here's the end of the second signature. See how the colors just match? I like that. And here's the last signature where she was doing something with ferns. All that information's still in here. I can find it and I could do it if I chose. This is called Holiday Dreaming. This is, oh, here's her hello. Yeah, this is her Holiday Dreaming story. It's here, and the other part is in the back. Up here's another one. This is from the Activity Diary. So that's in here to either write in, or I don't know what I'll do yet. I thought this page was really pretty, but this needs to be covered. I'll put my own words or something on it. So I hope you all like what you see here. And show me what you do with your Daphne Diaries. Tag me in it. And I would love to see what you guys all do with your Daphne Diaries. How you reuse them. I do have a smaller one for fussy cutting things out and putting in. This one it's going to be just a lot of everything. I'm going to go through my diary, the other Daphne Diaries, and choose what I want to put in here. Oh, here, this was cool. This is a cactus thing. Where's the other side of it? Hang on. I'm not sure where the other side is, but there are cactus that you can cut out. So I'll probably cut them out, either write in them or use them as pockets, tuck spots, decorations for a page. So all the extra pieces from this will be used. I like this. Smiling is good for you. It makes you smile. And this is pretty. The side of the house with the window. Love it. Love it. And see how this just coordinates with that page. It just looks so nice. And I'll cover that up and make that into a writing space. Oh, here's the other calendar, the July calendar. So, and this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's going to get left the way it is. Cover that and leave that, make that a writing space, and that's pretty. Leave that. It's another piece of paper that's in here. Some taller, shorter pieces of paper. And the fox. Took a little bit to figure out how I wanted to do that fox. I wanted to be sure I kept it. And this page was a little bit longer, so it stuck out beyond the page. So what I did is I tucked it in I tucked it back, so I'll glue or stitch and make this as a tuck spot to tuck something into it. And I want to try and figure out how I want to put other tuck spots in here, envelope spots. Like I said, I want to take the these pockets out of here and use them in here as holders also. Trust the magic of new beginnings. Love it. That's the center page for this one. Okay, here's some more coloring if I want to color, or just write in it. There's a sweet little kitty. Cover that up and write in it. It's maybe something about sleeping. Who knows? Who knows? Please, if you like what you're seeing here, press the like and subscribe button down there on my watermark so you can see more of my content when it comes up. And, oh, there we go again. It goes across. And then this way you can also, and it goes across on this one too, you can also see what else I do with this. There's the other side of the cactus. Because what you would do is you would cut these out and slit them part way up and put one through the other, so then they would sit up. But I'm going to use them a little bit of a different way. Here's another page. And this is not something that gets done overnight. This can take years to work in and to play in and have fun with. So there's lots of potential in here. And see, it looks like a little notepad. Maybe I'll take a piece of note paper and just stick that in there. Make my own little notepad there. Attach it. I love that tag. That one's going to stay. There's the other part of that long house from before. And the other side of that homemade flower jewelry and whatnot. The tracking page. And butterflies. I like that. That's the other side of a story. And that's the end. And that's the end of my Daphne's Diary Journal. I am very excited to use it and to add more to the outside as far as dangles and whatnot. I'll make them from these. Maybe I'll use these and back it and make it as a dangle for the back. I have to figure it out. And this, as this comes off, I can use this. And I can use this on a page. And actually, that's where this came from. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on, where's my fish? There it is. This piece right here, that came off the edge of a page. Just as I removed this, that came off the edge of a page to be used. So I have these that I can put in there. Oh, this is, I punched out the recipe cards. I'm going to use the recipe cards as pockets or whatever, and use this as frames or trim for something. There's more of that. Here are those little stencils. I'm going to pop them out. Here's a recipe card that I'm going to use in there. All this came from the one magazine. And these are the pretty frames. Here's one set. I'm going to use them in here. Oh, here's the other set. Here's the other set. And that flower came from the edge of this paper. The edge of this paper. This piece came from here. So you can use every little bit of it in there. And the poster, I will definitely cut up more of these plants and use them in there. And there's stickers, and here's some extra paper from my cut-offs. And this is paper that I had from my own stash that I used to put on the top corner there. And these cards were inside also as place cards for a table. So I'll probably cut them each up and use them, maybe use them as a flip or a tuck or something. And here's the rest of the cover of the Daphne's Diary. There it is. It is number 6 from 2022. So there's still things. I'm going to fussy cut these flowers out and use them somewhere. And there's also stuff on the back side. I'll definitely fussy cut that butterfly and use that. Here's the inside of the back cover that I still have. I'll definitely use that. And this can be used as a trim somewhere in the book, or as a pocket or tuck spot. So all this stuff will be used in there. So the whole magazine from number 6, 2022 will be used in here. So thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit of a lengthy video, but thank you for watching. And here's the top of it. It's got plenty of room to grow. Plenty of room to grow. So until next time, please again like and subscribe. And please like, it really helps my channel grow. And I'll see you again soon. Take care now.